you really want to hear it?
So, officially it's your fault, Jamie. 3-0 to Chelsea, completely, because you're here, mate. First game in 2 years because of the COVID.
Well, I tell you
I bet
what.
you've missed it.
Oh, I've missed it. I tell you what, before the game, after the game's absolutely fantastic, but that 90 minutes was a shower of shit today. It was embarrassing, it was shocking. I got absolutely lambasted when Pule was here. What's changed? What has actually changed from that? There was no leadership, no passion, no fight, no nothing. Back to football, side to side. It was awful, absolutely shocking.
Jamie, you mean you aren't the biggest tacticians ever, but the Lookman and Barnes setup didn't seem to be right from the off. I couldn't really work out why you're playing those two players there. He changes it at half-time, so at half-time again, like the Arsenal game, he had to make 2 subs. What's that?
When you're 2-0 down after 20 minutes again, 25 minutes again for the second game on the trot at home, you're chasing the game. There was nothing there. It was absolutely awful. What has Nacho got to do to get a game up top? When we played with Vardy, yes, we played better in the second half when Vardy came on, with Nacho and Vardy up top. Yes, we played. What has Nacho got to do after last year? It's just absolutely awful. The tactics. Why do you bring Dewsbury Hall on? As much as Dewsbury Hall is going to be a good player, why not Daka? You're 3-0 down. You're 2-0 down.
You should have took Vardy off. Vardy's done nothing. Yeah. You should have took Vardy off and put Daka on.
Playing across the back.
To lose.
You're playing across the backside. It's awful. It is awful football. In my opinion, Rodgers done it for me now. Rodgers has done it for me. He's gone as far as he can. He's taken us as far. If Man U want him, Man U want him. There's some money there for a taxi.
He's put Soumare and Ndidi together, which are two pretty similar players in the middle of midfield, and then he's, like I say, he's got Lookman and Barnes ahead of them. You've sort of got nobody in the middle. He should have had Maddison in there or somebody. No Tielemans.
Just going about the second goal, we had 7 defensive players, all backtracking like that, and they still let Kanté run through about 50 yards. He doesn't like scoring goals, but he scored an absolute beaut from about 25 yards. I don't know, there's something wrong there. I'd like to say, I think for me, Rodgers' time.
Jamie, I've very, very rarely left a match earlier. I know we're going to talk to Mark about it in a minute. The ground was half empty at the end.
Yeah. Well, when it went it did go 4-0. When the goal got disallowed for 4-0, I thought, right, I know, I stayed. 85th minute. I thought, that's it. I'm off. I've gone. I've had enough. I've come over to enjoy the game, and I haven't enjoyed the game. 2,000 miles to see that.
2,000 miles to watch that. Thursday, obviously, it's Europa League.
I'll be here. I'll still be here. Once a Fox, always a Fox.
We need something in that match on Thursday.
We definitely do. We need to get the 3 points for win that. If we don't get anything from there, we're done. We're done. That's our season over. I really think if that's our season over.
It's going to be an interesting aftermath show in the morning, Jamie. 10 o'clock.
Oh, as normal. Come and join me 10 o'clock, lads and lasses. More than welcome.
And I think you heard it. You said Rodgers. That's it. You done.
I said, well, I've been saying that for months. I've been saying it for about a year now. I'm losing faith in Rodgers.
But you say it's done now.
For me, it's done. I stuck with Pule and I got lambasted for it. And I'm going to stay this now. I've had enough of Rodgers. I really have. That style of football. Tell me what. How can you stick up? How can you stick up for that today? How can you stick up for that today? What positives have come from that?
I mean, Chelsea are a good side, Jamie. They're top of the table. They could win the Premier League.
What positives? Well, I hope we do, because I've got them in the sweepstakes, so I win the money back if Chelsea win. But what positives can you get from that? Absolutely nothing. It's the same old, week in, week out. It doesn't change at all.
Well, the only slight positive was Michael Brighton got stuck in a little bit, but that was probably like Tino.
You know what? If anybody was going to get the man of the match, I'd give it him, because he gave 110%. If everyone gave 110%, it'd be brilliant. But we don't get 110% from players. We do not get 110%. Players don't seem to want to be here. No, they don't seem to want to be here. If they want to go, Michael wants to go. Adios.
What's Michael said? Hasn't Michael said, I want to play Champions League football? Isn't that him saying, I'm going?
Yeah. Tillemans, if he wants to go.
Yeah, Tillemans won't sign a contract.
The lack of noise coming out of there is deafening. Yeah. Because you just know what's going to happen. You really do. But for me, like I've been saying for about a year, I'm losing faith in Rodgers, and now my faith has gone completely. It really has. Sorry, everyone, but my faith has gone in him.
He's done.
I'm done. I'm going to have a beer. See you later.